using the Nel coil. So we're going to see how this is going to work for us today. Okay, we got something in the 58 range, so this could be a nickel or darn near anything else. Here we go. But at least it's coin size. Oh, there we go. Yep, got a nickel. It's alright. First hit with the Nel coil on the F19 is a nickel. Not very deep, but there's not much very deep out here, and it's sure not going to get very much deep because we are in some real drought conditions, and the grass is and the ground is very dry, so I'm not sure how much penetration we're going to get. But nickel's a good start. So I'll keep going, and then I will give you show you something when I get to the next dig.
Another signal, just not far from the nickel I just got. Another one just right on the nickel signal. So we'll see if this is a nickel as well. Yep. Got a square tab. Well, help if I can find it. Got a square tab. So, hit one good, one not so good, but they're in the same exact conductivity range. Last around the 50s, still using the Nel attack coil on my F19, and it is a big piece of rusty metal. Looks like a large nut. haven't dug up one of these before. Alright, we got pretty good signal in there. It's 82 and not very deep. Suppose I could pinpoint it, got it at 0, so it doesn't look too hopeful, but we'll take a look. Let's hope. Says it's right on the surface here. Another. Hey, this one's got a. What's on this one? This one has actually a tiger on it. All right, another one of these slides, or bolos as I call them. At least it's got a different symbol than the ones I've had before. And in about the low 80s, I get a lot of these, so I'm pretty familiar with it. So on some of the number scales, it does go in the 80s. So I got an 87 here, and let's see what this is. It says it's near the surface. Could be something shiny here. Haven't had much luck with shiny stuff lately, but let's see. Ah, yeah, not bad. Quarter. Was not too far out of the 60s, and it is a cartridge. 357 cartridge. Somebody was firing a serious pistol out here at some point in the past. It looked like I might have another ring here. This was right in the 60 range, so let's hope it's something good, not just a mood ring. No, it doesn't look very good. Just it looks like a junker. with hearts around it. And I'll clean it up and take a look at it later, but I believe this is a junk ring. In any case, at least I got another ring. Hey guys, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and I went out today with the Fisher F19 and the Nel Coil, like I promised. I'm gonna give you a little preliminary rundown of how the Hunter coil worked in relation to the standard coil, because you know I like the F19. I've already said that more than once in my previous video, and I went out this time, and I went out just to give it a little road test. I hit a couple of the pounded parts. I don't test a new detector by taking it to virgin territory. I only test a new detector by taking it to places I've already hit, and in some cases I hit very hard with multiple machines. And I've hit these two areas with multiple machines, including the Deus, which is sort of the flagship of my detector armada. And so I went out and it did very well. I went out and I did my lunch at the big park, the one I always call the big park, and I found, because I haven't got all there I found a serious pistol cartridge, a 357 Magnum cartridge here, and I found, surprise, surprise, another bolo. And once again, let me reiterate, I am not recycling these things, so see, this is another one. the dime is not part of this. And so this one has, I guess this one really is the Cub Scout. It has a tiger and it has a tiger on it. Okay. Anyway, so that was pretty good. And I went out there and I also got a quarter. You know, and I got some nickel. My first find was a nickel. The first contact, the first signal I got, read as a nickel and came up as a nickel. Of course, I had several other nickels. This is a beaver tail that turned out to be square tabs along the way. And then I had a series of zincs. I didn't actually video all of these. It wasn't really a point. And so that's pretty cool. And so I left that park at lunch and went back and finished up my work day. And I went out to the park adjacent to the school, and I could see teachers beginning to gather. I saw a bunch of cars out there, and I know the teachers have something called in-service in Texas, where they come in prior to the school year and begin to set up. So the school year is drawing to a reopen. It's going to reopen relatively soon, so it's going to restrict the amount I can detect that area. And anyway, out there, and you see this on the videos that preceded the roundup, I found another ring. This has just got a series of hearts around it, and it appears to be out of some junk metal. It's not silver, it's not gold, so it's a junk ring. But this was it, ring number 28. Once again, I will notate the correct ring number in the description or in the title of the video. So that's cool. So that's pretty good. You know, first run out. Now I'm not saying it's because it was the F19. It did get a ring, and I'm happy about that. But what it did show me was that the Nel coil is stable. You know how I talked about the stock coil with the F19 and how rock solid stable it was? The Nel coil was too, but it gave me a little issue for a little bit. Now, not issues isn't a big change, but it was a little bit noisier across the ground. Then I realized I hadn't ground balanced. So once I ground balanced, it was just as rock solid as the stock coil. So I've got really no complaints there. It really did what it needed to do. Now, so that's basically what I've got. So, and this is it was a nice little roundup and a nice little test. But I really like the Nel coil. It covers more territory like I wanted. And I'm going to be using it quite a bit this weekend. Maybe the only detector I use this weekend. And I'm going to hit some little bit more virgin areas, or areas that haven't been hit quite as hard. Since I won't be running a test, I'm going to be out there doing serious detecting. So we'll see how it does. But, you know, First test with the Nel Coil with the F19, first ring. The weird thing is, I bought the Nel Attack Coil for the AT Gold AT Pro. The first hit I got with that was actually a 2-ring spill. So the Nel Coil has been pretty good off the bat with rings for me. 2 of the 3. The other one wasn't quite as successful. I had another Nel Coil as well. Any case, but those 2 are very good. Any case, that's all I've got, and I wanted to get this done quickly. I've turned out quite a few videos in the last couple of days, more than I really want to. But I just, I got the coil. I had to show you the coil. I had to test it. I had to give you the test. So now the weekend begins, and then I'll be doing some hunts. You'll hear from me fast if I find a ring. If not, I'll probably, post the Saturday and Sunday on the Sunday hunts on Sunday evening after I've quit detecting for the day, or Monday morning. So I will talk to you later. And I'll be out there hunting. And if you see me before Sunday evening, you're going to see a ring. I will talk to you later. You have a good day.